Couple special guests, and we're excited for you guys to be here with our representatives from the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Association of Realtors and MLSOK, Steve Ligon and Monty Strickland. How are you guys today?
Good.
Doing really well. Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to have you guys here because you guys are major sponsors for the annual OAR conference Standout this year. And first of all, we just really appreciate you guys sponsoring and being a partner with us. I mean, we love being able to partner with our local associations on doing these kinds of sponsorships and collaborations. But before we get started, give everybody, for those who don't necessarily know you, and Steve, we'll start with you maybe. Give us just a little bit of your background, who you are, what your position is, and kind of why you're here with us today.
Okay. I'm Stephen Ligon. I'm the 2021 president of the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Association of Realtors. I've been in real estate since 2009. I've been a licensed broker, I believe, since 2016, and started my own brokerage last year in the middle of a pandemic. It was great.
Another recommendation. What better time?
And we're here because
we may have lost Stephen there a little bit, but we'll try to get him back here. But Monty, what about you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Monty Strickland, and I am very, very honored and happy to serve as the 2021 MLSOK president. This is my second go-round, so I was also the president in 2019. So I've had my license since 2003, in January of 2003. Became a broker in my office in 2006. And I've been a managing broker and an active producer ever since. I am a partner in Realty Experts, which is located in Moore, Oklahoma, and super excited to be here and super excited for the conference to begin.
Awesome. And looks like we've got Stephen back after. I
have no idea what happened. It just broke, so it's back though.
Awesome. I think you were kind of wrapping up your intro for everyone.
Yes, I think I finished it, I guess. It decided I was finished, so that's good. Something shut me up.
So obviously you all are major sponsors for the conference, so there is some value in that. What do you think the value is for realtors to attend conferences?
I would say the biggest thing that I've always gotten personally out of conferences, whether it's state level or bigger level than that, like the national conferences, there's an incredible opportunity to learn from people who are doing the same thing that you are in a different place, and to get their perspective and to develop relationships with those people at a high level. And you can build that then into business as well to draw referrals from, but you learn from them and you get their perspective, that you realize their market's different. They may be having certain things happening in a different way, but in some ways, at certain levels in the business, there are things that everybody kind of goes through, and you can relate to those people, whether they're in the same exact market or not, and get a totally different outside perspective that's really objective, and you can relate to it differently, I think, than when it's the same people that you see every day. And that's the big thing for me. And then just the overall education that's offered at any of these things, I've never walked away and not learned something that I could implement pretty quickly. At least one big thing.
And I couldn't have said that any better. I mean, the opportunity to network and hear ideas, and the opportunity to hear, what's happening on the state level, and that affects us all. And, even on the national level, some tricks and trends and things like that are coming down the pike. It's just always good to get together and share ideas in a common forum.
Yeah, we've got a lot of great stuff coming. We've got a couple people I'm excited about, like you're talking about these trends that are going to be talking about, social media marketing. That's obviously something really important, but there is definitely some art and science to it. Like that's one example where it's constantly changing as well. And so if you're not attending things like this, you may get left behind in terms of keeping your business up to speed. So Monty, I wanted to pick your brain too about, the MLS being the president of the MLS. Now, like you said, it's another time around. I guess you did well enough that they wanted to keep you there, or
we're going to go with that at least.
A victim of circumstance. I don't know, but there's been a lot going on in the MLS in the last couple of years. Obviously, there's some concerns at the national level with some lawsuits that have gone on, but we've also had things like the new Clear Cooperation policy that's gone on. Just what's one thing with regards to the MLS that you think all realtors out there should be really paying close attention to right now?
Yeah, I just always like to focus on the fact that, it's a cooperative program, and there's ways to just really dig in and benefit your business. Obviously, by the sharing of information, the sharing of data. There's all kinds of pitfalls and obstacles out there, and there's cause for great concern with everything. But the board of directors for the MLSOK, has nothing but the best intentions for our membership. And we hope to keep doing all the right things and providing the best product that we can for our members going forward, and doing things the right way, which is extremely important to me.
Yeah, I think that's great. It's obviously a tremendous value for members everywhere that are participating. And obviously MLSOK's reach is pretty expansive. I mean, you guys take up I don't know what the 40% of the state, perhaps. It's a pretty big chunk of the state that you guys have. So certainly
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Yeah, we're actually in the top 10% as far as the size-wise of MLSs in the country. So
I didn't know
very
that.
happy and proud of that fact.
That's an unexpected little fact.
There you go.
That's cool.
That was worth the price of admission just for the name.
Absolutely. I can't believe I didn't know that. That's fantastic. That's cool. Steve, what about you? From something on the association side, kind of switching gears there, what's something you guys are kind of looking at right now, or you think that all realtors should be kind of tuned into?
Well, I think we're working on, in our own association, really helping people understand the actual value of what it means to be a realtor and why we are an association. And the fact that we own our MLS, our association owns MLSOK, it puts us in a little bit different position right now, but we have to consider long-term, what does that look like in the future? Is the MLS going to be there all the time to be our big thing that people come to us for? Because that's historically, it's kind of what it's been. It's been people, well, if you want to join the association, you got to join. I mean, if you want to join the MLS, you got to join the association. So we can't just depend on being able to sell it that way. We've got to sell the value of the ethical profession and the way that we hold ourselves accountable and the benefits that we get otherwise, and be able to do those things going forward. It's really kind of a different time to look at that, I think, and to consider those things, especially as there's more pressure on MLSs and associations to do things differently. We got to stay ahead of those curves and not just be reactive to them.
That's fantastic. A lot of people do think about realtor membership as primarily being the MLS, but there is, like you're just mentioning, so much more to it. So I appreciate you guys kind of being forefront of that and trying to just remind people not only to the public what the value of a realtor is, but also to our own members what the value of a realtor is. So that's fantastic. Well, guys, we really appreciate you coming in and joining us for a few minutes today, telling us a little bit about what's going on with you guys. And again, we thank you so much for your sponsorship of the state conference this year. For anybody that is still wanting to attend, it is not too late. You can go on over to oarconference.com and get registered and sort of see the schedule of events. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of great speakers that are coming in, and a lot of great sessions, and a lot of great opportunities for everybody to just improve what they do and benefit your business. So we hope everyone will attend, and I look forward to seeing both of you guys there.
Absolutely.
It's just a few weeks. We're just right around the corner now. So thanks again.
Thanks again for having us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks so much.